The COVID-19 pandemic continues its rampage across the globe with over 60,000 deaths worldwide. The OECS region is not immune to COVID-19 and is now facing potentially its biggest health and economic crisis. The OECS Commission issued a call for all to partner in the fight against the deadly coronavirus. A call for partnerships went out specifically to the business sector.
The main objective of this partnership really is to raise needed resources for onward redistribution throughout all of our member states in the Eastern Caribbean.
Managing Director of Massy Stores St. Lucia, Mr. Martin Dorville, was among representatives of the private sector responding. He presented the OECS Director General, Dr. Didicus Jules, with a check of $100,000 as its contribution to the fight against COVID-19.
We understand the very important role the private sector can play in this fight, which is slowly becoming a huge humanitarian effort. Collaborating with the OECS Commission allows us to leverage our resources and bring much needed support to the people of the region at this very critical time.
We are really pleased that Massy has stepped forward at this time with this generous contribution to facilitate the purchase of ventilators for the member states in which they operate. Our primary emphasis at this point is on saving lives and containing the spread of contagion.
Dr. Jules went on to add that this is a fight for survival and the governments of the OECS cannot go it alone.
I want to appeal to the private sector to pitch in to augment the resources that we are actively soliciting from all possible sources. The OECS Commission has gone to all of our diplomatic partners, all of the countries with whom we have diplomatic relations. We've gone to all of our development partners, we've gone to the international private sector, and we are getting good traction of support from these entities.
The call was echoed by the Massy Managing Director, Martin Dorville.
In all this, Massy Stores St. Lucia and Massy Stores SVG St. Vincent remains resolute and steadfast to being a force for good in the communities that we serve and throughout the region.
The OECS Commission says it needs support in 3 key areas to assist member states: the acquisition of medical supplies, education and continuity tools for displaced students, and strengthening strategic communications and advocacy to increase sensitization and encourage changed behavior.
In this regard, we reached out to the private sector, and to date, the response has been phenomenal.
It is the hope that many more private sector entities will rally to the call from the OECS Commission as COVID-19 mercilessly devastates large and small economies.